Well, after an uncertain few months, a local Yorkshire fish and chip company, still family-owned, will reopen the site under a new name. Phillip Murphy and his wife Janine will take it on under the Wetherby Whaler, and he joins me now. Phillip, you've rescued a local Yorkshire treasure in many people's view. Why was it so important to you?
It would have been a tragedy if this iconic company, the original branch of this company, was going to be lost forever. So when the opportunity arose to take it over, we actually jumped at the opportunity.
What went wrong? I mean, why did the whole thing fall apart?
You can't really blame the current owners. They've only had control for probably a couple of years. I think it's been underinvested for the last 20 years, and that's probably the major reason. And they had several takeovers, and they went public at one point, and I think the whole thing just lost its direction.
How much are you going to recreate the whole thing? I mean, I talked about, the chandeliers, the tablecloths, the waitresses, the uniforms. Are you going to recreate the whole thing, or are you going for a slightly new image?
No, we shall recreate the internal structure, the high ceilings, the plasterwork, which are all in pretty reasonable condition, some columns. The one or two things you mentioned there won't be replicated. Our company doesn't use tablecloths. We use table mats, and our food servers, of course, are now male and female, so the uniforms were slightly different. But as regards the fabric of the building and the atmosphere that was created there, we shall do our damnedest to recreate that.
But it's not just the company that's iconic, is it? It is the name. But if it's not called Harry Ramsden, will you get the same sort of tourist trade? Because this name's known all over the world now, isn't it?
It is. You're absolutely right. It is known all over the world, but we are known pretty well locally. By locally, the wider Yorkshire area in the north of England. So I think we have 4 successful other branches. So I think we are pretty well known, and people will recognise us.
Good luck, Phillip Murphy. Thank you very much for joining us. Join Julian tomorrow, just after midday.